Hey, how's it going guys? Blue Tempest here and welcome to my manga haul video for March 2022. I do want to apologize because we are actually a little bit into April already and I just didn't have too much time to record this video, but here we are. I am also going to include some of the things that I got in early April as well. But yeah, this haul is absolutely enormous. We have a little over 90 volumes to talk about in this video. So without further ado, let's get into the haul, shall we? So I do want to start out this video by talking about some of my Shonen Jump pickups for this past month, starting with the newest volume of Chainsaw Man. This is volume 10 and we are one volume away from completing this series in the physicals and I'm just super excited about that. Next up we have the second volume of Kaiju number 8. Now, I thought that volume 1 was pretty good. I maybe didn't love it as much as I thought I would, but I'm still really looking forward to checking out volume 2 and seeing where the story goes from here. And then next up we do have Mashle volume 5. Very glad to have this volume in my collection as I've been loving Mashle. Definitely watch my 3-volume rule video that I did with my friend Garo. That was a really fun video, so I highly recommend you guys watch that, and I highly recommend Mashle. Next up here we do have the final volume of Platinum End. This is volume 14. I did read up to volume 12 of Platinum End, and it's been over a year since I did read it, so I'm planning to maybe do a reread or just, you know, kind of looking through the manga so I can remind myself a bit more before I jump into volumes 13 and 14, but I do want to see how this series ends. So yeah, that is Platinum End volume 14. And then getting into a couple of the newer Shonen Jump releases, we do have Sakamoto Days volume 1. This is a brand new series that just came out physically. It has been available to read on the Shonen Jump app for a while, and I've heard amazing things about this series, so I can't wait to jump into this one. And then we have the Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai. This is a brand new series that just dropped that is actually a series that was written in the 90s and was in Shonen Jump. So this is a classic series, first time ever being released in English. And I did read this and I did really enjoy it actually. So if you guys like Dragon Quest, if you guys like that kind of old school Shonen Jump vibe, then I would definitely recommend The Adventures of Dai. Alright, and then getting into some of the older Shonen Jump stuff that I just picked up, we have here Siren Volume 8. I have been slowly collecting this series, and volume 8 was one of the harder to find volumes. So when I saw it for sale for super cheap, I decided to pick it up. Now this is an ex-library copy. There's still some stickers and stuff on it, but I'm gonna try to restore this volume soon and try to remove those stickers and everything. But yeah, this is not the best condition for this volume, but honestly, like I said, this one was a really hard to find volume. I believe the other harder to find volume is volume 10, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see if I can pick that up anytime soon. But yeah, I do really want to read Siren. I've heard a lot of amazing things about it. So yeah, like I said, just been picking this one up when I do see it. And then the same thing goes for Eyeshield 21. I did pick up volumes 4 and 6. Both of these volumes kind of filled in blanks in my Eyeshield set, which I only have a few volumes. I believe now I actually do have volumes 1 through 6. And then I believe I have like a random volume 8, so I do need to maybe get volume 7. But yeah, I want to read the first few volumes of this series before I really commit on collecting the entirety of it, because this is a really long series and it's also pretty hard to find and expensive in the aftermarket. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Still nonetheless very glad to have these volumes in my collection now. And then another series that I believe is an out of print Shonen Jump series that I picked up is Strawberry 100%. Now I did get some of these volumes. I don't remember exactly which ones, but I did get some of these volumes from a good friend of mine that I met on Instagram. I will shout him out because I did get another big part of this haul. So when I get to that, which should be after these Strawberry volumes, I will definitely shout him out. But yeah, Strawberry 100% is a rom-com series that was in Shonen Jump that I've been kind of wanting to get into for a while. I've heard a lot of people compare this series to Aizu, which is a series that I really love, so I think I'm gonna like this. But these are just random volumes, but I do have volumes 1 through 3, so I think I'm gonna give this one a 3-volume rule, see how I feel about it, and then maybe you know, collect the rest when I do see them for decent prices. But yeah, right here we do have volumes 1, 2, 3, 8, and 11. All right, so the next series I do want to talk about is Rurouni Kenshin in the Viz Bigs. Now, this is where I do want to shout out someone that I met on Instagram. Like I said, his name is Chris. He runs this online shop where you can buy manga, and it's called Otaku Center. Now, I am not sponsored or anything. He just did give me a really great deal on the rest of the Viz Bigs I needed to complete my set. I did already have the first 3 of them. So yeah, just really happy to have volumes 4 through 6 of the Viz Bigs, which are very hard to find, and they are pretty expensive in the aftermarket. So he gave me an amazing deal, like I said, and he actually held these volumes for me for a while. So really glad that I have these in my collection now, and I do want to, like I said, shout out the Otaku Center. Definitely check out his website because there are a lot of, you know, really cool manga series that he has for sale on there. And yeah, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you might have seen on my story that I did do like a mini unboxing of these volumes, and they were packaged amazingly. You have nothing to worry about when it comes to the packaging. So yeah, definitely check out Otaku Center. And like I said, I do have volumes 4 through 9 of Rurouni Kenshin, which I'm really glad to have. Now I have the series complete, and I can't wait to read it because I know that I'm probably gonna really enjoy this. It just seems like something that's up my alley, and it is one of those classic Shonen Jump titles. All right, so moving on, let's talk about some of my other pickups that I had from Viz that are not from the Shonen Jump line, starting with Vagabond in the Viz Big. I do have volume 12. I am expecting some more Vagabond volumes because I did order them all from Right Stuff, so I should have the complete set at some point. But I did have an issue with my package that I was supposed to have by now with the rest of the Vagabond volumes, which, like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, you would know what I'm talking about. But yeah, either way, I'm gonna eventually have the entire set. I'm not in really any rush to complete it, but right here we do have, like I said, volume 12, which is really great to have. And then from the Shonen Sunday line, I do have Frieren volume 3. Been really loving this series, so I am really glad to pick up the 3rd volume. I also finally completed my set of Monster by Naoki Urasawa. This is a series that I ordered in its entirety from Right Stuff about a year ago, and I finally got the last volume that I needed from them. So it's been a long time coming to have this completed set in my collection, and I have been waiting to get the entirety of it to start reading it. So hopefully I can get to this very soon, as Monster is a series I've been dying to read for a really long time. And then for a few more Viz Sig titles, we do have Alice in Borderland. Now this is a brand new series that just came out recently, and this is from the same mangaka as Zom 100, and I did really enjoy this first omnibus. So yeah, I can't wait to see where the series goes from here. I definitely do recommend Alice in Borderland. And then I did pick up volume 5 of Fire Punch. This is a series I've been collecting slowly when I do see the volumes. I actually checked out a local comic book store that I had never been to, and lo and behold, they sell manga. They had this volume, which I needed. Now I only need one more volume, which I believe is volume 6, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I just need that volume to complete my set of Fire Punch. This series is also from the same creator of Chainsaw Man, so I've been really looking forward to actually reading the entirety of it. But yeah, and then I did pick up Rumiko Takahashi's Rumik Theater. Now this is something that you guys may have seen me pick up in my last manga shopping video. highly recommend you guys watch that video if you haven't yet. But yeah, this is a old out of print volume of, I believe, short stories by Rumiko Takahashi, the creator of Inuyasha and Ranma 1/2, and a bunch of other series that you guys may know. So yeah, this was just a random pickup, but I am glad that I did get it because I have been wanting to get into some of Takahashi's works. All right, and I almost forgot to mention this, kind of going back to the whole Shonen Jump pickups. I did get the Claymore box set. Now this is 27 volumes and it's the complete series of Claymore. This is a box set that I've been dying to have in my collection for a really long time. You guys may know that if you did see, you know, the video I did where I talked about some of my most anticipated manga, but also some of the manga that I really wanted reprinted and stuff like that. And yeah, Claymore was definitely one of my top manga that I wanted, and I'm glad that the box set came back in stock and I picked it up. I also did an unboxing video of this box set, so if you want to see all of the covers for all the volumes and just see an inside look, I definitely recommend you guys to watch that unboxing video. All right, and getting into one of the really big parts of this haul, I did manage to complete my set of Dorohedoro. Yes, this is a series that I actually did a video about, comparing it to Q Hayashida's other work, Die Dark. Also, check out that video if you guys haven't seen it yet. Dorohedoro I knew was a series that I wanted to collect and just get the entirety of because I absolutely loved the first 3 volumes of this series. So I had an opportunity to get all of the volumes. They were all in stock. Some of them I got on Amazon. A big chunk of them I actually got in store at Books A Million and used some coupons and stuff. So I actually got a really good deal on most of these volumes. And then some volumes I got from like the Barnes & Noble website and Right Stuff. So, you know, all of these I completed by different means, but I'm just really glad to have this series completed in my collection. So let me show you guys all of the covers for volumes 5 through 22, which are the volumes that I needed to complete my set of Dorohedoro. Starting with volume 5 right here, volume 6, volume 7, volume 8, volume 9, volume 10, volume 11, volume 12, volume 13, volume 14, volume 15, volume 16, volume 17, volume 18, volume 19, volume 20, volume 21, and lastly, volume 22. All right, and that does it for all of my Viz Media pickups. So let's get into some of my pickups from the other publishers that I did get this month. Starting with Kodansha, I did actually pick up the 3rd volume of Vinland Saga. This was on sale on Amazon, so I picked it up for a good price. And I hope to complete this series soon, as I've heard nothing but amazing things about Vinland Saga, and I really do think that I'm going to really enjoy it. And then I got the next 2 Attack on Titan omnibuses. This is the 2nd and 3rd omnibus. This is the format that I want to collect Attack on Titan in, and I do really like the embossing on the covers of these omnibuses, and I like the spines a lot more than the singles. But yeah, these 2 omnibuses pretty much came out at the same time. I went to Books A Million and they had both of them when I honestly didn't even know they came out. So I think I got these early. I'm not 100% sure. By the way, I am cool with them pumping these omnibuses out because I've been really dying to read the manga for Attack on Titan because I am an anime only and I absolutely love the anime. It is probably my favorite anime of all time. So yeah, really glad to have these omnibuses in my collection now. And that does it for all of my Kodansha pickups. So getting into some other publishers, we have Vertical. I did only get some volumes of The Flowers of Evil. Now, a lot of you guys may know that this is one of my favorite series of all time. I do think that this is a masterpiece series for me personally, and I've been really wanting to collect the series in the singles. So I've been collecting these on and off when I do see them for good prices. Here we do have volume 1 actually, and then I did also get volume 6 and also volume 8. So this actually puts me at having volumes 1 through 9 of the singles, so I'm only missing 2 more, with those volumes being 10 and 11. So hopefully I can get those, but I know that those are the harder to find out of all of the singles for the Flowers of Evil. So we'll see if I can get those anytime soon. But either way, I've just been slowly picking these up and I've been having fun collecting these. So yeah, really glad to have some more Flowers of Evil singles in my collection. All right, so moving on, let's talk about some of the 7 Seas pickups that I did get this month, starting with Made in Abyss Volume 9. Now, this is a series that I really do enjoy. I'm only missing Volume 8 now, so I can actually be caught up with all of the volumes, and I know that Volume 10 is coming out soon, so hopefully I can get Volume 8 so I can read some more of this series. Absolutely love Made in Abyss. I did also get 2 more volumes of High Rise Invasion. I got these for really cheap from D the Weeb, who is also a manga tuber, so you should definitely check her out. But yeah, she actually sent me these for a amazing deal, so I had to snag them. I have yet to get into High Rise Invasion, but I do plan on reading up to the 2nd omnibus because I am missing the 3rd omnibus. So we'll see if I do enjoy it. If I do, I'll definitely keep collecting more of it. If not, then it's fine. But yeah, really looking forward to reading High Rise Invasion, and I'm glad that I got these for a great price. And then the last 7 Seas pickup that I did get was a new release of Darling in the Franxx. Now, this is a manga adaptation of a anime that I really enjoyed that came out a couple years ago. This is kind of like a mech action series, and while the anime has a considerable amount of fan service, the manga just goes a whole other level with the fan service. This manga is uncensored, so definitely keep that in mind if you want to get this. But yeah, despite all of the ecchi in the series, I am really looking forward to checking out the manga for Darling in the Franxx, because like I said, I did enjoy the anime, and I know this is a pretty divisive series, but I do like the fact that this was done by Kentaro Yabuki, who you guys may know from a ton of other very ecchi fan service-y type of series, such as To Love Ru. He also did write Black Cat, which is a series that I do want to get into in the future. So the art is really great in this. I do like the release by 7 Seas, and this is going to be a pretty short series as well. It's only going to be 4 of these omnibuses. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to getting into the manga of Darling in the Franxx. So moving on, I do have a few Dark Horse pickups, starting with Planetes Volume 2 in the omnibus. This is a series by the creator of Vinland Saga. I have had Volume 1 in my collection for a while now, and I decided to pick up Volume 2 because I was making a rights to order, and this was on sale at the time for a really great price. So I snagged it so I could just complete this series, as it is only 2 of these omnibuses. So I am looking forward to getting into Planetes. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this series as well. And then I did pick up Volume 10 of the deluxe edition for Berserk. I just have been keeping up with this release as they come out. And while I haven't caught up to this point in the manga, Berserk is definitely one of my favorite series that I have read so far. So I am glad to pick up another deluxe edition. All right, so moving on to Yen Press, I did get a few series from them, starting with Prison School. This was actually gifted to me from a good friend of mine, Jared. I did do a shopping video with him quite a while ago, but if you guys have been following me for a while, you may know who I'm talking about. He had this in his collection and he decided to give it to me, which I really appreciate. I think he might have, decided not to collect the manga anymore, but I actually really like the anime for Prison School. I watched it with him a while ago, back in the day, when it first came out, and it's just such a funny series. Lots of fan service, lots of ecchi. This has a lot of stupid humor, and personally I really love the humor in this series. I think it's hilarious. I've been wanting to check out the manga because I've heard good things, although I have heard that the ending is not that good. But besides that, I have heard that the artwork and everything is really great in prison school, so I'm looking forward to trying the manga for this series. I also have been left on a cliffhanger because we never got a season 2 of the anime, so yeah, the manga is definitely the way to go for me, so I'm glad to have this in my collection now. And then this next series that I picked up, I do want to shout out the Prom G. If you're watching this video, he is the one who actually put me onto this series. Just from watching his videos and his, collection and everything, I was really intrigued by Emma, which is a series by Kaoru Mori, who is also known for writing A Bride's Story, which I definitely plan to get very soon as well. And yeah, these hardcovers are just absolutely beautiful. Like I said, the Prom G really did put me onto this series, and I saw that volume 1 was available on in-stock trades, so I snagged it. It is in great condition. And then I also did get volume 5, which was on sale on Amazon, so really glad to have picked up 2 volumes of this series. This is only a 5-volume series in these hardcovers, but some of these are really hard to find, so definitely wish me luck with collecting this. But really glad to have picked up Emma, and I can't wait to try this series. I think I'm really gonna enjoy it. And then yet another Yen Press pickup, I did get another ecchi series, and that is gonna be High School of the Dead in the full color hardcover editions. Now, I have been wanting to pick this up for a while, and this is just such a nice release. Like I said, this is in full color, and let me see if I can show you a page of this without any considerable fan service, because I don't want to get demonetized. But yeah, here we go. This is such a, from what I've heard, classic ecchi action series, and I've been, like I said, wanting to get into it for a while in these beautiful editions. There are only 2 of them, and I do have the second one right here. This one is actually still sealed, but yeah, I plan to read this pretty soon and let you guys know what I think of it in a future reading log. But I couldn't pass these up as they were both in stock on Right Stuff, so really glad to have this series in my collection. And then I do have a couple more series to talk about, starting with volume 1 of Zetman. Now actually this is in Spanish, and this is the first Spanish manga that I actually picked up. And as someone who can speak Spanish, I have been, wanting to try out this series because it isn't available in English, and I don't know if it ever will be available in English. Now, Zetman is a series by Masakazu Katsura, who also wrote Aizu, Video Girl I, and Shadow Lady, and I've been really into Aizu for a while, and I've been wanting to get all of his works. So yeah, we'll see how this volume 1 goes, but this is a really nice release from Ivrea. And I do also want to shout out Weabra for putting me onto this. I honestly didn't even know there was a Spanish edition, so he kind of inspired me to pick this up as well. And he actually posted a promo code for Book Depository on his story, which I saw, so that's kind of what got me to get this in the first place. So if you're watching this, Weabra, thank you for the recommendation, and yeah, really looking forward to get into Zetman. And then we do have Battle Royale Volume 12. Now this is an ex-library copy, so unfortunately it's not in the greatest condition. I've been trying to track down this volume for months, and I have not been able to find a listing for under $100, and I was not going to spend that much on a single volume of manga. So I did finally find a listing that I was comfortable paying for, and I don't really mind that it's a ex-library copy. I may try to restore this one as well and take the stickers off and everything. I just wanted to complete this set because this is the last volume I needed to complete Battle Royale. So really glad to have this in the collection now. And then the final pickup that I got for this past March is gonna be the Speed Racer Mach Go 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 box set. Funny story, I honestly didn't even know that this box set existed until a friend of mine, who you guys may know as Reed. He has shown up also on my channel in some shopping videos in the past, and he actually picked this up at a half price books, and he got his for really cheap, I believe like $15 or $20 or something like that, and it was in immaculate condition. So when I saw this, because you know Speed Racer is a very nostalgic series for me, when I saw that he picked it up, I decided to kind of look into it, and I found a listing on Amazon which also happened to be from a half price books, and it was for 20 bucks. So I picked it up, and lo and behold, it came in and it's in perfect immaculate condition. The only real like damage would be like a couple dents here and there on the box, but honestly the box is still in good condition as well. And these volumes are just so nice. Like the quality, they come with like dust covers and everything, and they even have like colored pages. As you can see here, this is the dust cover. And as you can see, there are some colored pages, like I said. And these are 2 hardcovers, which contain the entire series of Speed Racer, which I never see anyone talk about or even have in their collections. Even though this is a series that I feel like a lot of you guys probably have heard of. It is a classic. And so, yeah, I definitely wanted to pick this up, even if the manga ends up being not as great. The fact that I got this for such an amazing price, and just the nostalgia factor and quality of this release alone makes it worth it for me. So with that, guys, that does it for my manga haul for March 2022 and a little bit of April as well. If you did enjoy it, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more manga content. Also, make sure to hit the notification bell if you do enjoy my content, so you can get notified every time that I do upload a brand new video. And let me know down in the comments what you guys think of all of my pickups, and also feel free to let me know what you picked up this past month. Make sure to also follow me on all my social media platforms, especially Instagram. I've been posting a lot on my stories, and I've been trying to post more, and that is where I'm most active as far as all of the social media platforms. So you'll get to see a sneak peek of my manga hauls and just my thoughts on manga as I read them. So definitely check out my Instagram. The link to all of my social media platforms are going to be down in the description. And with that, guys, that does it for this manga haul. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.